Alrighty, so we're playing, this is like Kibler's Blackrock and Roll, like taunt list. It was actually my second time recording it. Um, Not like posting to the channel or anything like that, but like my second attempt at recording it. I recorded some games and we went 2-2 with it, but during the games I just wasn't, it was just one of those days when, you're just kind of down and the content was very interesting. The games were good, but I just wasn't there, and so I'm kind of re-recording this with a better attitude, I guess, is the deal. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today, mentally and physically, I guess. So yeah, we're playing this, and I like the deck quite a bit. Although every single time, the tread with the last video was that every single time that what is the likelihood that we get that off? I don't think it. Well, it's probably just this. God, no, I forgot what I was going to say. I was thinking too hard on that. But every time I was ready to place on 3, we would then draw our Blackrock and Roll. So now we get to have it on. Now hopefully that trend doesn't happen, but now we can play it on curve on 4 and pull it out of the deck. Because every time I wanted to play on 3, we'd draw it on turn 3. So if you understand what I'm saying, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But yeah, I think this deck is not terrible. I don't know if it's like really the best deck to be climbing with, but not bad. It does lose out to Pure Paladin pretty hard. And those were our 2 losses. We just got rolled over by Pure Paladin because they just had a better curve. Also, there's not like very much early game removal in this deck. You could run Bladestorm, but you really don't want to be running that because you want to be guaranteeing to pull the Blackrock or Blackrock and Roll off of the Steam Guardian. But if you want to tech it in, I suppose you probably take out 1 Steam Guardian and run 1 Bladestorm. But the fact if you're just trying to do that just doesn't make sense. It's not going to be consistent enough, if that makes sense. Well, we could coin this out and buff everything up, and I'm actually okay doing that. We have the other one right here, and they're just going to get bigger on bigger. And we could have this big enough to where this could make everything attack into it. And Festival Security has been really good, actually, especially in the really early game matches, or like the more aggressive matchups. This thing just kind of like solves some of those problems sometimes, because it's like a mini removal in a sense. Although a lot of the times it does kill itself in the, in the whole, effect of itself. But when you get it buffed up, it kind of does its thing. Okay, that is a lovely top deck. A Blood Boil won't really affect us too much here, and they don't have very many corpses, so I'm not really too upset by a Corpse Explosion. Which a Corpse Explosion, they could like tap and trade, and then they could try and get up to 4, but it's still pretty big enough. They would have to have a Blood Boil and then hit, and then tap and do all that to do it, but I'm not really worried about it. We're getting this big here too, so we could play this next turn. We should be playing these 2 to get these bigger. Yeah, to obliterate in there, okay. That's fine. So this is the Reno version. So my problem with this, we did play against one of these. We beat them, but we definitely did double obliterate. Wow, dude. I'm impressed with that. Jesus. Double obliterate off of the Nogglings. That's actually irritating. Oh my god. What are the chances of that? That's really, really unfortunate for us. Okay, well this guy needs to stay on the board for us. Get some healing in. Hopefully no more obliterates, because my goodness, that's actually really irritating for us. Normally we don't get burned down this fast by Blood Knight, especially the Highlander version too. But what I was trying to say before, we kept on getting, I would say we were overextending too hard. We were kind of like playing into stuff too much, and they were just wiping us, and then we just kind of ran out of resources. So you want to be a little bit mindful when you're doing stuff with that. Okay. We're actually able to get quite a bit of healing off of this, and I kind of like that. But I kind of want to play this into this. This will force everything to attack into it, and this should clear everything here, depending on how it hits. Yeah. And then I think depending on where this goes, we'll just trade. So if these all hit here, here, here. Okay, perfect. I'm really okay with that. Okay. Now we should try and drop this down, but on turn 9 I might just play this, and we should have lethal. There could be a Reno here, but the Reno won't be too terrible. Okay, we tap, so we don't have to worry about that. We just win. Hit him with well played. The deck that I've been playing the most, though, and the best deck I think you guys should be playing to grind with, is a Highlander Hunter. That deck is just stupid broken right now. Like I was playing it earlier today. Okay, well, fortunately it's not lead. Oh, 17. Let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We're off. Okay, well, since we're gonna have like kind of a dead turn here, we're gonna play this and double everything up and just go face. Set it for next turn with the Trench Stalker here. But I think I've been playing that. I've been playing that deck quite a bit, and I was playing it earlier today between my classes. Like I had like an hour gap between them, and I was kind of casually playing it. And we went from Platinum 8 to Platinum 2, and then I just started this deck right now when I'm recording this at 11:17 at night. I think let me just check the win rate. I want to say it's like 9-2 or 10-2 or something like that. Let me find it. 13-3, so we have 81% win rate right now, and it's just doing it. It's a great deck. Oh my god, a 22-22. We have to play this. I know like this is like pushing us closer, but I don't think we definitely didn't have lethal. But look at that. There's no way it's coming back after that. Another thing I kind of noticed with this deck is that like you're just playing stuff and sometimes you're not reacting enough, and you just kind of oh, Soul Stealer. Oh, well that's just lethal. Well, yeah. Like it feels like you're playing stuff and sometimes you're just not able to do enough. There's so much removal in the game that you can play all these big set of stuff, but there's just so much easy removal, it's ridiculous. Okay, Mage. We should do fine against Mage. I guess it really depends on the type of Mage. Lor'themar is one of the topper ones that we... 89% keep rate is 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth best card we should keep. I mean, might as well. But if I feel like the games that we're able to play it on 7, the games go a lot better. And I think against Mage we can make that happen. Also, I don't really know how I feel about Sir Finley sometimes, because like when you buff up the stats and you play them, stats go away. I feel like this card could kind of be a dead card, because if they kept the stats when they got moved back in, it would make it so much better, but it doesn't do that, unfortunately. And so I feel like if you don't have this card, it's not terrible to run it, or not to run. Probably find something else better to run in that over this. But since I have it, we're gonna run it. But yeah. Magatha. This is a lovely hand. Okay. Okay, hopefully we get something off of our Lavagorger here. I'm not really sure. If we could get our Blackrock and roll off this, that'd actually be pretty good. Play that. We have Lor'themar to follow up on 7. Be pretty good. And then we start pressuring them down. This looks like this is like the Sif Mage. So, depending on how fast they get to their combo, I guess kind of oh. Well, that's very unfortunate for us. Love Everlasting's an insane discover. Okay. Well, we could guarantee to draw this next turn. Do we want to do that? We're not going to be playing Magatha, I don't think, because there's the risk of them giving Blackrock and roll, which I guess we don't technically need, since we have Lor'themar here already in our hand, but I think the Chain Gain's just a better pick. We're going to draw it, we play it next turn, we get 3 of them. I think it's fine. We also get 4 armor, which is better out of the 2. Okay, Flame Geyser, that's 2 already. I mean, he's already spending quite a bit of this stuff to remove, or like his UTK pieces, so 2 of those are already down. And he has 1 Arcane Bolt in his hand, so if he's spending those on the big stuff, it's probably good for us, honestly. Is he really going to trade twice into it? Okay. Taking 8 damage. Don't mind that, honestly. Chain Gain. If they have any like removal, this will probably bait that out. At least that's the hope. The Blast Tortoise is going to be pretty important here, especially for the Elemental Inspiration turns. They've already played, let's see, 1, one, 2, 3 things. So they're, oh, is it already up to 5? For each spell sweep. How did they already cast 5? They played, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. They have not played 5. Oh, it's already 1, so yeah, they played 4. This just clears everything. This doesn't clear everything, though. We're going to be playing this next turn. It's really unfortunate that we're not able to get this bigger. I don't really want to play the Blast Tortoise here at all. I'm going to play the Magatha, but I feel like, you know, we're going to be unfortunate to draw that. Honestly, we should. No, because if we do that, we should play this and then into that. So I think we just go for the Olgra here, because everything lives. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. This lives with 1 HP. It's really the bet. Only other play it, unless we can play this, but it doesn't even clear this, so kind of a waste at that point. Oh, it doesn't clear it. I'm dumb. It doesn't have 4 attack. It's fine. Okay, there it is. See, that's what I was saying. We're just like, you know, being patient with that. But it's not even big enough to make anything happen with it, so it's kind of risky. Lavagorger. Okay. Play both of these here. Try and find a buff guy. I mean, we could do the Steam Guardian, but I don't really want to see that. It might be the... Unless we draw... Okay, well, here's the thing. We're going to... Putting this on the top, we're going to be drawing that off of this. We'll draw twice. It's just too slow to pick that. Vessel Security's not that good. Maybe it's the friend Flunky. Shoot, do I actually need to play this here? Put all this stuff on the bottom. This is going to be pretty important to play. We have to play that. It's really unfortunate they had that. And they discovered that too, didn't they? No, it just costed 2 less because of the... Yeah, okay. If that came down on this turn, I think we'd have a better... Or on turn 7, we'd have a better chance against it. Have a bit more setup. In fact, I got 2 Divine Shield ones. It's ridiculous. At least there's no Wind Fury ones. That could have been really bad for us. We don't have any other, like, mass removal except for Blast Tortoise here. I guess you could argue, like, Trench Stalker, Remora is kind of that as well. And I guess Physical Security, but it's not big enough yet to make anything insane. Okay. Wait, this could freeze an enemy. Okay, so it does freeze that. Okay. Really? Okay. It's a lot of damage already. I mean, there's Chain Gain. I think I want to play this and see if we get the buff guy. The 5. Don't get it. I mean, this kind of does that. This just spreads more stats. I mean, we're going to lose the buff on this. We're not going to get another Blast Force that has stats. We haven't buffed any up. This is really unfortunate, man. They've had... If they did not get this Love Everlasting, we'd be in such a better position right now. Oh my god, they had creations, bro. Oh. That was like the most broken pick. I've already talked about this before in my past videos. They need to nerf this and take this off. This should not be discoverable at all. It's ridiculous. Get rid of the holy tag. The mana cost is fine, just no holy tag. Oh, Druid, okay. We could definitely roll Dragon Druid if we get our Blast Tortoises big enough and we play them at the right time. Oh, do we want to keep this though? They ramp up much faster than we do. Well, we don't ramp at all, but on their opening hand, this might just be a really bad keep, honestly. I like having Lavagorger though in my opening hand. Actually, let me double check. Yeah, Lavagorger and Blackrock. We'll keep it. We'll try. We'll try. Off chance this doesn't work, we just get beat now because they ramp out way too fast. And there's Steam Guardian. Okay. Well, we could play this on 3, make this 4, so I guess we'll see. Okay, it's not bad. It's not a bad hand. If they have a really poor opener and they're not able to, you know, get to 8 mana by turn 4 for us. Okay, well that's already off to a bad start. We should be in an okay situation. Do I coin set on 3 just to contest this? Or we can tap this on 3, this on 4. Okay, we're gonna risk this and armor up and assume that they don't have much else that they could do. If they had the 4-mana Taunt guy that refreshes mana crystals, I think this is just an over. It's already over. They play that, they refresh, they do some more stuff. It's just not much else we could do. Like the time that I don't even know. I guess we'll see. Aquatic form, okay. That's a fast pick, though. Oh, okay, Embrace of Nature. Yeah. Hopefully not to Nourish. This might be a Highlander deck, so there might be multiple things that they could pull off that. Okay. We have to play this to make this cost cheaper. So we're gonna place on 4. 4, 5. Point this out on turn 6, and then hopefully that should be enough because we're gonna have both our blast vortices in there, and that should just be enough. Look at that, they're already at 8 mana by the time we're at turn 4. It's the mana that like it's ridiculous. Okay, but they're not playing the Highlander version, so that's good on us actually. I almost played the wrong card there. That would have been terrible. Okay. Kind of wish we had the hit on this too. Because having like a 11/11 horn that also gives us our armor is just great. Oh no, and then the 10 mana weapons coming down while we're on turn 5. Like this, the mana gain is so dumb. It really is. Oh my god, bro. This card needs to be nerfed. Like everything else is fine, this card needs to be nerfed. The fact they play a 3/5 taunt that allows them to do more stuff is dumb. Honestly, the 4/5 is probably better to play. Shoot, what do I want to do here? We're gonna coin this on next turn, I think, but it might be too slow to do that now. I'm gonna do this, probably coin out that. Oh, there's some answers though. Blast Tortoise. Oh man, we think they're gonna play the weapon, or they're gonna play. We don't have any other dredge effect. Well, we do, but we don't have it in our hand. This might just be the better thing to pick, so we have this as an option. Okay, let's see if we can find another taunt that's gonna be useful to us. Okay, the Gorger actually is what I kind of wanted to see again. That's actually good because we could pull up a Minotauren and have those, you know, big stats. But joining the Blast Force here, oh, well, I guess that's good. We had it up to what was it, 8? Yeah, 8/13, so we could deal with that. Oh my god, he got the oh. He got a 6/10, man. That's dumb. Okay, well, at least we picked the Blast Tortoise and not like the Minotaur in there, so that's actually really good for us because we could play this now. Goodbye, board. Except for you, unfortunately. But now we're down to 1 Blast Tortoise, and they still have 2 Dragon Golems, possibly 3 or 4, so the rest of this game is just a big question mark now. It's truly unfair a Druid could ramp that fast, and on top of that have really good effects off of dragons. It's insane. But we're gonna try and Blades on 7, but the fact that they hit twice is just what it is. We need to like run ETC and like the Viper for this matchup. Yeah, look at that. Spinetail Drake. Trade. Or, you know, hit. Guess we'll see though. Really? Okay, dude. Well, at least he's playing the dragon, so it makes me think less of the what's it called? The Dragon Golem possibility. Well, never mind. I guess there's 3 cards there, 4. So 4 drawn off of that. There could be a bunch of dragons in his hand. Let's see if he whiffs on the 8s. If he gets like Alucard or like Grommash, it's gonna be really big, like feels bad man. Okay. I mean, that's not terrible. Yeah, we definitely can't play this because we just lose. I mean, but does that trigger the Mishmasher if this happens like that? After this attacks, game +1 attack enemy made. This might be throwing if we play this, but I guess we'll play it for the to know. I'm not really sure how that works. I guess if it hits like okay, well, it's there. That's fine. We just lose. They trade, hits, trade wherever they need to, hit. Top of the 10 mana that they already have. I mean, I don't know what else we could do. Again, if they didn't hit 10 mana by our turn 5, then we would be in a better position. But the unfortunate reality of playing against Dragon Druid that opened up Flash Whelp, Nourished twice, and, you know, where's that? This guy right here. Oh, that's actually good. Hit twice there. Amber Whelp, okay. If we matchly top deck a Blast Tortoise, that'd be lovely. Especially after the double swing. And hopefully they have, you know, Bulb there. Oh, do we lose? Did he attack with the... No, he already attacked with the Captain Guide. No charge. Thank goodness. Oh my god, and the draw on top of that, and the armor. Yeah, I think this is just an L, unfortunately. Yeah, find Flunky. I mean, even if we discovered it off of this, it wouldn't help. Yeah. HP gain, all this is just not going to happen. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Man. This is a fun deck, but there's just more dominant stuff in the meta right now.